My preparation like a goat, realest shit I ever spoke. In the essence of my mind, pay my mind cause it's a quote. I ain't seen them under pressure, tell confessions, yeah they choke. They'll change it for $1 million, even lesser cause they broke. How the fuck you got a job and you out here sniffing dope? Gotta keep some type of distance or get caught up in that rope. Suckin' niggas always mimic when they think this shit a joke. Black Beetle, John Lennon, FBI, I'm on they scope. It was just a fashion statement when he said that he won't smoke. I got Cubans in Miami, go Aaliyah, rock the boat. I ain't never waving banners on Manhattan till I go. I be all about my section, I be places where it's snow. They be stuck in California, I just smoked they latest dro. Seen a nigga turn fiend, celebrated like a loke. Did 100 in the Lotus, celebrated with my bro. We ain't with no petty beefing cause we out here getting dough. Like I got something to prove, like I'm Kobe with the fro. Niggas out here chasing rings, like they drafted to the pros. Pink toes, dirty snow, yeah there's money on the flow.
What's the deal? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'ma bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe. And I'm here to bring you another one like the other one. This segment of Hot Topics is pertaining to the LA County Jail, man. I had a lot of escapades, you know what I'm saying, and wild moments in there, you feel me, squabbles and stuff or whatnot like that. So while I'm telling these stories, you know what I'm saying, these stories is for you to enjoy, you know what I'm saying, like you opened up that book and start reading that book that captured your mind, you know what I'm saying, that captured your sight and had you pulled in. These stories are just here for that, you feel me? These stories ain't here to glorify nothing. These stories ain't here to put nobody down. Although people still gonna troll and people still gonna get mad, you know what I'm saying? When they perspective, you know what I'm saying, homies, areas, and loved ones are mentioned, you know what I'm saying? But as I say again, you feel me, respectfully, I'm just speaking, you know what I'm saying, my truth, you feel me? Because they say it's 3 sides or 2 sides to every story, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you decide, you know what I'm saying, how many it is. So this was roughly about 2009, 2010. One of those years. I don't remember actually what year it was or what case I went down on, but I do remember these 2 incidents vividly. So I'm going to title this segment, You Ain't Shit Without Your Homies. You ain't shit without your homies, you know what I'm saying? That's an old school, you feel me, rap song, you feel me? You ain't shit without your homies, you feel me? Y'all know Pac, you know what I'm saying? I'm kicking that Pac flavor. So, as you know, a lot of people rarely can hold their own, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people rarely can hold their own, not to say that these individuals I'm going to mention can't hold their own. But it is what it is. We're going to call a ball, we're going to call a strike, you feel me? These are my situations, you know what I'm saying, with these individuals, you know what I'm saying, and the things that took place when I ran into these individuals, you know what I'm saying? I've seen this, you know, countless of times. A lot of times, y'all know how I be. You deep with the homies, you know what I'm saying, the homies on one, you know what I'm saying, you trying to capture that energy, you on that rah-rah. You might be the main one pushing the line and tripping. You might be the main one pushing the line and tripping and absorbing all that energy that your homies is spilling. But tactfully, can you pull that energy off and hold that same energy when it's just one of you or you by yourself? Or you cut from that cloth? Everybody that gang bang ain't cut from that cloth. Everybody that gang bang ain't cut from that cloth. Everybody's not tough. You feel me? You got some people who's just fighters. You got some people who's just shooters. You got some people who's fighters and shooters. You know what I'm saying? It's like life. It's a gift and a curse in this thing. You know what I'm saying? This little thing of ours. So, let me go ahead and get to the story. You know what I'm saying? And paint this picture vividly. At this time, I had to be in, I want to say, the Twin Towers. I want to say I was in the Twin Towers briefly at this time. You know what I'm saying? Said this was 2009. I was in the Twin Towers. The only time I had been in the Twin Towers and did a stay. I hated the Twin Towers dearly and dreadfully. I came through jail, and y'all know how the LA County Jail was. You feel me? They was leaving people sleep on them floors. People on the benches, people on the floors. It's filthy, you know what I'm saying? It's stanky, you know what I'm saying? It's sweaty, you know what I'm saying? Musk, everything going on. Y'all know how I go if y'all been there, you feel me? I ain't got to explain it to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know exactly what it is. So, end game was, if you didn't want to do those 3 days down there in that tank, sleep on that floor, in or that bench, or trying to get a spot where you can get it, while you elbow going numb, arm going numb, shoulder going numb, stuff like that, and you trying to make a little makeshift pillow, you know what I'm saying? Stretch your clothes out so your face and certain parts of your skin don't touch the ground, because you know the MRSA, the staff is running around this thing vividly and wild. I'm in the Twin Towers. The Twin Towers was dreadful because you only got 2 hours out a day. You only got 2 hours out a day, so that was 22 and 2. The Twin Towers is where the females used to be housed at. So, you know, they got these big old glass doors, you know what I'm saying, that you can see right through, you know what I'm saying, little bunk beds in there. I think when you look out the window, that's like right there, like Bruchette Street or something like that. I hated that place. Had a little bullshit makeshift shower, little TV up there in the corner, you know what I'm saying? For sure, you had to have a TV shop, you know what I'm saying, to see that TV good, you know what I'm saying? You came out 2 hours a day on top of that, while you was in the cell for the rest of that day. At 4:30 in the morning, you had to get up for a goddamn count. If you wasn't standing up for that count or didn't wake up for that count, your door was not getting popped for wreck. Or occasionally it'll get popped, and sometimes they'll forget, then remember, hey, wooty woo, you know what I'm saying, go back in your cell, and you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, trying to play that game, you feel me? So if it was one of them mornings where I didn't get up and my door was popped, I was surely coming out, you know what I'm saying, beelining, you know what I'm saying, to that shower and to that phone, you feel me, to get it out the way in case they called my name, because I was known to frequently buck that system, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted a cell by myself, because I didn't want to have nobody caught up in my mischief, or, you know what I'm saying, having nobody mad to where, you know what I'm saying, it's about to go down in the cell, you feel me, to where, you know what I'm saying, it's going you know what I'm saying, it's going to go up, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, because we ain't turning down nothing, you know what I'm saying? At this time, the homie that was my cellie was, the homie Double R from Shotgun, Raymond Reese, you know what I'm saying? That was my cellie at this time. So my boy was pimping from jail, you know what I'm saying? He was on that phone, you know what I'm saying, pimping from jail. This is the first pimp I seen that was pimping over a payphone and giving instructions, and had like 3 or 4 different women, you feel me, running for him, you know what I'm saying, over that payphone. And I used to be telling the homie Double R, like, bro, you tripping, like, man, you know that thing recording, oh, man, you already know, man, you know, I'm spitting my ism, you know what I'm saying, they don't know what I'm talking about, you know, they already under certain instructions, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, for sure. So one morning, I go to court. We fall out, we go to court. So when you used to come off of court in the Twin Towers, they'd like pop your doors, you know what I'm saying, all the cells that was going to court that morning, y'all come out, close your doors behind y'all, automatically lock type situation. Y'all wait in the day room, and then, you know, they'd bring y'all out and transport y'all over to a cell that's on the LA County Jail side, you feel me? And then, you know, y'all start seeing the people in the LA County Jail, people that's going to your court, start falling in them tanks and things and whatnot like that. So this one morning, I fall in the tank. The Hoover's up in that thing like 10, 12 thick. You know what I'm saying? They in that thing like 12 thick. Majority of them was like 5 deuces. I don't know if they had caught a case. It was some from other numbers, but the majority of them, you know what I'm saying, was the 5 deuces, you know what I'm saying? It was the 5 deuces in there, you feel me? And I remember, I think it was like Tiny H Rat and maybe Craze that I remember off the bat from 5 deuce. They in the tank, you feel me? Hoover's in there, you know, they deep, you know what I'm saying? They cutting up, you know, everything Hoover, you know what I'm saying? Groove, you know what I'm saying? Blah, they cutting up in there, you feel me? Dissing, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's early in the morning, you feel me? The court tank, you know, people just trying to have their coffee, you feel me? People in there with their newspaper, things like that, their little commissary bag, you feel me? Cracking their little fireballs open, throwing it up in the coffee, you know, stuff like that, you feel me? Getting ready, trying to mindfully prepare themselves for this mental battle that's about to go on in this courtroom. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's gonna happen, you feel me? Unless you already fighting the case, you feel me? And you know this, okay, this preliminary, we about to do this, or you know, this pre-trial, or we getting ready for trial. Hoover's in there, they own one. So as they in there own one, I see like a little Mexican cat slide up in the tank. Little Mexican cat slide in the tank, you feel me? But he got the black swag, you feel me? You say he tatted up, you know, and stuff like that. So I'm kind of like looking at him, you feel me? And I'm like, you know, who dudes, you feel me? But, you know, he walk on past, he come in, you know, quietly, you know, he sit down. When he sit down, you know, he instantly, you know, kind of like tuck up like this. You feel me? Like he ain't trying to be engaged into what's going on inside the tank. So, you know, they in there cutting up. As I've been saying, you feel me, you know what I'm saying, talking they talk, you feel me, we in the tanks, we all waiting. Deputies finally come calling out names, chaining people up, you know what I'm saying, we walking out, you know what I'm saying, them tanks, you know what I'm saying, going outside, you feel me, to hop on the bus to go to our prospective, you know what I'm saying, courts. So this was the CCB tank. So I remember Craze vividly because out of all the Hoovers, he was the loudest. Whoa, 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 you know what I'm saying? Wooty woo, you know what I'm saying? Bashing, woo, woo, you know what I'm saying? He was on one. So, you know, in my mind, I'm like, okay, I had never met him. So I'm like, okay, you know, typical. We know how the Hoovers be, you know what I'm saying? Hoovers X shit out, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's life, you feel me? You got something that's laid back, but, you know, they got that aggression, you know, to where, you know, hey, I'm from Wooty, I'm from Hoover. You know, they'll say Hoover twice. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, that's they extras. So he extraed out Hoover everything. You know what I'm saying? He Hoover down. You feel me? He looking like the leader of the pack. At least he leading with the pack. You feel me? With the way he talking. So we get chained up. You know what I'm saying? We go to court. You know what I'm saying? We all make it to the CCB tanks. The Hoovers, they all went to a different floor. I don't know what floors they went to, but none of them landed in the tank that I was in. But the little Mexican cat that I told y'all who had walked in earlier, you know what I'm saying, that had like the black swag, you know what I'm saying, that I was looking like, you know, I don't know if he a hip essay, but he kind of looked like, you know, he, you know what I'm saying, merged or fuck with the blacks. But the way he came in there, it was like kind of like to itself, you feel me? I'm like, okay, boy must be, you know, a Southsider, you feel me, or something like that. He end up in the tank with me. We all fall in the tank, CCB tank, you know, everybody get up in there, you feel me, boom, they finally, you know what I'm saying, shut the door, you know, everybody sit down in there, you feel me, people trying to, you know what I'm saying, get next to phones, you know, other people in there chopping it up, you know how I go, people banging on people, stuff like that, you know, all the banging going around, you know what I'm saying, mischief going on, whatnot, stuff like that, you feel me, the latest and the greatest, who got beat up, this happened, what floor you on, who over there with you, who in the dorm with you, all that. The little Mexican cat, once he get in this tank and his door closed, his swag instantly changed. He got a boy in there. His boy, light skin, you know what I'm saying, braids, you know what I'm saying, stocky. They both sitting on the bench next to each other, you feel me? They chopping it up, you feel me? They going. So now, I get to hear it firsthand where the little Mexican cat from. So everything was out his mouth, you know what I'm saying, was on rolling, you know what I'm saying, we on rolling on neighborhood. Blase blah. So I'm looking, and in my mind, I'm like, hell no. Like, no. I wasn't feeling it. Not on no 8-tray gangster neighborhood. Because even in all my time of tripping, I still always gave the option. I always, you know what I'm saying, and all my might and how people know a nigga name ring and how he give it up, you know what I'm saying? I still be like on the defensive end. You feel me? Like, I'm laid back, humble, you feel me? Humble on the rumble, but I bang. I hear him, woo, woo, like, you know what I'm saying, on hood, bro, woo, woo, I'm rolling, woo, 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 all the get down. So, in my mind, I'm like, nah. We was just in the tank. We were just in Shark Tank. We was just in the tank full of 12 Hoovers. My boy came in here. He didn't say nothing, and the Hoovers was grooving, and, and they was being disrespectful. But it's just like, for me, I don't know, it's different from everybody. Like, if I had walked in the tank of 10, 60s, or let's just say if it was a time when we was beefing with the Hoovers, 10 Hoovers, if my face not already known and I'm not known, like, I like, I gotta say something, or, I don't want to be put in a position where I get packed out or I let something happen that got no business happening. So I'm going to really be on defense. I'm going to really be on defense, you feel me? Like, to a degree, I'm going to be humble. I'm going to be just, but I'm going to be uneasy in this atmosphere because it's a lot of you guys and I don't know what you guys on. But bro chose to stay quiet. So when I hear him in there and I hear the terminology he using right off the back, he from neighborhood. So, I get up off the bench, go over there. I'm like, hey, bro. He look up, he like, what's happening? I'm like, where you from? Like, I'm from neighborhood 40s. Whoa. I'm like, for sure, I'm from A-Trey Gangsters. I'm like, hey, bro, I need that fade. And I'm not even tripping with the 40s. Like, you feel me? Like, in all my time, I think probably the only 40s I had got down with was Four Leaf and rest in peace, the baby KS that just passed, you feel me, last month. Up until that point, them probably like the only 40s I had ran into, and you feel me, they had like a distinction of like, I'm on like some 60 neighborhood time, like, you feel me, like, other than that, like when I ran into 40s, like if it wasn't like, no disrespect passed or, no extras, like, I wasn't tripping, you know what I'm saying, because that's not immediate, you know what I'm saying, that's down the way, you know what I'm saying, it ain't far, but, it's down the way, that wasn't immediate, you know what I'm saying, like, them wasn't dudes I was having problems with. So, he banged 40s. I tell him, you know what I'm saying, that I need a fade because we were just in a tank full of Hoovers, bro, and, they was being disrespectful and you didn't say nothing, bro, and, that ain't cool. Now you in here, you feel me, like, the vibes and the hype is different. So immediate when I'm telling him this and call him out, the light skinned dude with the hair, he pop up like, oh no, bro, you feel me? Whoa, you gonna get down with me? So I'm like, for sure. I'm like, where you from? He like, I'm from 40s, Tiny Nutty. Bam. I'm like, for sure. I'm like, hey, look, bro, we gonna get down, bro. But regardless of me and you getting down, bro, like, it ain't that you just gonna take no fade for him, bro. Like, you not hearing what I'm saying. I was just with bro in the tank with a gang of Hoovers, bro, and like the energy he got in here, bro, he didn't have that energy in that tank, nor did the Hoovers know that he was from 40s, bro. You know what I'm saying? So me and him got to get down. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of me and you getting down to who go first, me and him still gonna get down. That's just how that's gonna go, bro. So he respected it. The Mexican cat end up being somebody named P-Boy, you know what I'm saying? If I serve myself correctly, somebody named P-Boy from 40s. So, you know what I'm saying? P-Boy hop up, me and P-Boy, we get it in. You feel me? We not gonna even speak or try to, oh yeah, I did him like this, did him like that, you feel me? Boom, you know what I'm saying? He stood his ground, I called him out, you know what I'm saying? We got it in. After we do that, Tiny Nutty hop up off the back, the extras, woo, you know what I'm saying? Come out the shirt, woo, all that. I'm like, all right, for sure. So when I was already fighting P-Boy, I wasn't trying to like, I was way bigger than P-Boy, like 3 times P-Boy size, you feel me? So I wasn't even like trying to like overpower P-Boy, you know what I'm saying, trying to do him man like that. But I just wanted him to know, like, man, bro, don't be pulling no moves like that, bro. Like, it don't even matter. Even in that lion den, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, handle your business, because even if you had spoke up and said 40s, I would have spoke up, you feel me? And told the Hoovers to play it fair and not, you know what I'm saying, give you any type of treatment that you don't deserve. You feel me? That's just how it's gonna go. Nigga gonna play the game fair. So boom. He hop out there, you know, I come on my shirt, we square up, we get it in. Get it in, you feel me? Get it in. We finish squabbing. You feel me? Boom, I go back over there, you know what I'm saying, to the green bag. You feel me? Pop my green bag open. You feel me? Pop a bag of them Salcedo round chips open. You know, I'm in there chilling. Next thing you know, the police come in the tank. Hit the tank, come in there looking around. Boom. Guess they must have heard the thundering or the thumping or whatever. They come in there like 3-5 minutes after the fact, looking around, asking people to see their hands and stuff like that. So P-boy, you know what I'm saying, you know, he like, you know what I'm saying, he a Mexican, you feel me? He got bruises on him and stuff. They like, hey, you come on, bam. Tiny Nutty, he also light-skinned as well, too. They see he red. They like, hey, you come on, bam. Snatched him out. Come back, call a few other people out for court, stuff, whatnot like that. Boom, come back in there again. Hey, you. Who? You. Man, who? You with the green bag that's keep saying who? Come here. Boom. Grab your bag. Grab my green bag, walk to the door. Man, what's going on? You from A-Tray? Nah. Man, come here. Let me see. A little bit. Oh, yeah, you do. You got A-Tray behind your thing. Man, come on. Take me up out of there. So they take me up out of there, put me in a separate tank. So I'm like, what's going on? They're like, man, look, stop playing, man. We already know what's going on, bro. Like, look, you from A-Tray, bro. You got down with the dudes from 40s, bro. Like, don't even play with us. We ain't about to play them games. I'm like, all right. Ain't nothing to talk about. They come in there, like, hey, where you at? Man, I'm over here. They're like, all right. Cut my wristband off. Give me like a K5 wristband. Send me on my way. I get back to the Twin Towers or whatever. Out the blue, like on a Saturday. This court day was like a Thursday. On a Saturday, they call me and tell me that I'm going to the hole. So I'm like, going to the hole for what? Like, oh yeah, that fight you had at court a few days ago. Yeah, you know, it wasn't no place in the hole. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was whole kickoff today. You know what I'm saying? We got a spot for you. Come on. They take me to the hole. That's that. What do you know? A year later, I come back to jail for something. I'm in 821. I'm in 821 in Supermax. In 821, it was a cool dorm, few people in there, you know what I'm saying? I've been in 821 3 different times. I can't remember who was all in there this time with me, but I know next door in 822 was like a neighborhood dorm, was a gang of neighborhoods in there, you feel me, from 60s, whatever, 40s, East Coast and stuff like that, but I think it was like more coasts than anything. One day, the center dividers opened up. You know how the police come in and do they count and stuff like that. They come in and do they count. They forget to close them doors. So now when program breaking, we get up, them doors is open. You already know, man, the gladiator, the warrior, man, I roam right there back to that back door. You know what I'm saying? Look at the back door, you feel me, see what's going on. You feel me? If anybody checking for anything, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Checking for the half. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Cool, calm, and collective. I see my boy, you know what I'm saying? G-Bone, you know what I'm saying? From 6 Deuce East Coast back there busting down. He getting it in. Looking at G-Bone. Okay, boom, G-Bone getting it in. You feel me? Him and his crime partner, Tiny Mousy from 6 Deuce. So I'm like, hey, G-Bone, check it out. He come to the door. He like, what's up with it, bro? Woo. I'm like, hey, who all in here? So he get the name and who all up in here? Ooh, I'm like, got any homies in here? He like, we're from A-Tray. I'm like, yeah. He like, no, you feel me? Woo, you know what I'm saying? He like, you know, it's like 3 Hoovers in here. So I'm like, who up in there? So he like, oh, you know, woo, Craze. I'm like, Craze for where? From 5 Deuce? He like, on East Coast, I think he from 5 Deuce. I'm like, well, I'm like, you and him got down? So G-Bone like, no. He like, shit, niggas ain't tripping. So I'm like, huh? So now I'm looking at G-Bone. G-Bone in here with his shirt off. G-Bone got an NHC on his stomach. And he got the H whacked out. So I'm like, man, G-Bone, you doing it like that? He like, what you talking about? I'm like, man, you be busting down with your shirt off working out like that? G-Bone get to laughing like, man, come on, man, you on bullshit. And I'm like, no, bro, you already know. Nigga got love for the coach, bro. Like, nigga ain't on no bullshit. Like, bro, you said there's 3 Hoovers in here. And you saying that you be working out like that every day, like, and you ain't caught no fade with one of them. Not nobody called you out to ask you to put your shirt on or ask you about being disrespectful or nothing. He like, no. I'm like, hey, do me a favor. I'm like, call Craze. Boom, G-Bone like, all right, hold on. G-Bone spit off. He come back with Craze. G-Bone come back with Craze. He walk up with him. I'm like, hey, let me holler at him real quick, G-Bone. G-Bone looking, smiling like, man, like devilish, like shit. All right, like he got that like that spunk and that bounce. Like he thinking I'm probably gonna tell him to get in with him, but I'm not even about to play the game that way. I'm like, hey, Craze, what's up? Boom. He like, oh, what's up? Ooh. Like, you remember me? Woo. He like, yeah, woo. I met you last year. You was in the tank, you know, with all the Hoovers. You feel me? You was turned up. Woo, woo. He like, yeah, woo. I'm like, hey, you ain't got in with G-Bone from East Coast? He turned, he looked back. He like, nah. I'm like, shit, why not? He like, man, shit, you know, nigga just chilling, bro, trying to get up out of here. I'm like, hey, bro. I'm like, this man got NHC on his stomach and he got the H whacked out and he's working out like that. I see G-Bone over here through the gates busting down every day with his shirt off. I didn't know he had the NHC like that blasted with the H whacked out, but now I see this. So I'm like, hey, bro, that don't offend you, bro? I'm like, bro, I watched you last year, bro, with like 12 of your homies, bro. You was the most turned up dude, bro. Like, you was running and leading the pack, bro. I'm like, how you ain't squabbed him, bro? He was just sitting there looking at me. He couldn't answer it. He didn't have no answer for me. So, you know, I was pissed off. Fired on him. Bang. I get off clean, good one. The man, like, I ain't gonna say I can't say if he went to sleep on his feet or he was like dazed on his feet, but you feel my hitting bean, he closed his eyes. Like he locked up, like his body locked up, but he was still on his feet. He didn't go down. But I know my punch froze him in place. I know I put one on him. So I didn't follow up with one. You feel me? I was just, you know, ready, like, you know, if he squared up or came out of the lock, you know, like we gonna get it in. He come to. Boom, look, got it like you're saying, grit his mouth like a few times, like he trying to like feel like damn, like is my shit broken now? So I'm like, so I further like, yeah, bro, like my nigga, like niggas ain't getting down like that, bro. I'm like, my nigga, if you gonna be extra out the way you was extra out, bro, like on the set, you supposed to be running phase, bro. Like on the set, nigga, I ain't on no bullshit or nothing, nigga. We can squab, do what you want to do, bro. That's disrespectful right there, bro. And if you hadn't been turned up the way I seen you last year, if you had been quiet, bro, on my mama, I wouldn't even called you over here. We wouldn't even went through none of this, bro. But, bro, that is blasphemy and disrespect to y'all, bro. And you not standing on your business, bro. G-Bone, you know what I'm saying, was right there looking. He was in awe. Like, damn, like, you feel me? Woo, G-Bone come back to the door like, man, you a cold nigga on coast. Woo, but I'm explaining to G-Bone like, no, I'm not even on no bullshit. This the situation. So G-Bone like, oh, okay, yeah, I kind of understand. I see what you're saying. Woo. So I'm like, yeah. I can't remember if him and G-Bone got down or not. I don't want to say that I told him he had to get down with G-Bone. I don't even remember if him and G-Bone got down or not, but I think they did get down after that. You feel me? That was one of my county jail escapades. I'm going to conclude that there. Hope y'all enjoyed the story. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail.
Gate, I ain't social media built, and I vouch for my motherfucking self. True street nigga, good in every hood. A little book, smart, extensive vocabulary capacity, and a lot of common sense. 5% fuck nigga, 95% solid nigga. Therefore, if you claiming you 100, you's a goddamn lie. Why? Because I'm the realest nigga I know.